depth there by Andres. Off that left-handed push, he just flicks it because he's so strong. Now watch here, he's out of position. He's running, and look at the depth on that ball. Connors was surprised. He had stepped in thinking he could attack the next shot. The ball lands about 4 inches from the baseline.
Connors may look at that and revert to last night's tactic against Krickstein, just keep hammering a backhand.
He doesn't want to fool around with Gomez's forehand. That's for sure.
30 all.
There's a smart play by Connors. Takes the ball deep to the backhand side of Andres and then pokes the little volley. Good court positioning here. Andres a little slow there. Slices it high, and Jimmy catches it very quickly here. You're going to see him take it at the height. Comes in, punches the volley off.
Second serve at 40-30. And there it is. So Connors holds the lead 2-1 first set.
Tennis is a great game. All it takes is a little coordination. Footwork is important too. Plus, with tennis, the whole family can enjoy it together. Tennis is a game for everyone, even us.
See that little guy there? He just might have what it takes.
Maybe you have someone at home like that. Then start thinking about college and a College Shore CD at PaineWebber. College costs keep growing, but a College Shore CD guarantees you'll have enough when your child's old enough. It's FDIC insured, and PaineWebber is the only investment firm that has it. College? Sure. Another reason to say,
Thank you, PaineWebber.
Yeah, thank you, PaineWebber.
College Shore at PaineWebber.
We've sponsored more professional tournaments than anyone in the world. We sponsor one of the most important college tournaments. And now we're putting our name on a tournament that's for dedicated competitors like you. The USTA Tennis League, the biggest tennis tournament ever. Over 100,000 matches played all over America. Volvo Tennis, we put our name on a great automobile. And we're proud to have etched our name into the great sport of tennis.
To join the USTA Volvo Tennis League, write to this address.
As we mentioned earlier, this final was supposed to be played last night. And despite the fact it's now being played on a Monday afternoon, you see the crowd still flocking in, and they will fill the brand new Washington Tennis Center again this afternoon. Gomez serving at 1-2 first set.
Connors waited there for Gomez to commit himself as he came into the net and then played behind him.
Connors moved Gomez like a metronome there.
Let's watch this all-court play here. Jimmy takes that ball, comes in very quickly. The ball is short. Andres goes with the lob, but it really doesn't bother Jimmy. Defensive lob, and he had plenty of time for the swing forehand. Connors, we said, remarkable athlete. 76 he won this tournament over Raul Ramirez, and then again in 78 over little Eddie Dibbs out of Miami Beach. Hope Eddie's watching today.
Well, here's our first open door of the match as Connors has 3 break points.
Incredible statistic there. He's breaking an average of 5 times a match. 21 times in 4 matches. That's unbelievable. Ace down the center. Andres coming in behind it.
Gomez this week has been able to save a service break 6 times. This one would be a miracle, though, if he can save 3 break points. Well, he saved 2.
That was a bad return by Jimmy off a second serve. A little careless or nervous, as the case may be. But he wants to get a lead here. Now Gomez needs a big first one. Connors saves it.
Gomez puts it away, and he has saved 3 break points.
You know how badly Jimmy wanted that point. He ran all the way to the first row there to make that save. Gomez has a big left-handed paw there that he just cracks the overhead. Very powerful, strong guy. Very popular on the tour, very popular in Washington. Played here about 10 years and is only 28 years old.
Right behind the ball boy, take off her badge or whatever.
There's a reflection coming off somebody behind Gomez that was bothering Jimmy. Off a cap or something.
Connors got there.
All right, Jimmy Connors, only 35 years of age. Watch this play. He stretches out, thinks it cross court. Great half volley there by Gomez. Connors on the dead run, hooks him cross court. Look at the quickness here. Connors now's deciding which way to go. He knew he could get to the ball, and he plays the angle. Perfect shot for a break point.
And he did it with a fine service return. So Connors breaks. Go up 3-1 first set.
Please, 3-1.
Jimmy has been accompanied here this week by his 9-year-old son, Brett. Spent a lot of time on the ping pong tables in the Players Lounge.
Late on that one, he missed hit it completely. Jimmy, I think, likes traveling with Brett alone. He gets a lot of time and opportunity on a trip like this to spend it quality time with his son. Patty, his wife, and his daughter, Aubrey Lee, are at home this week, Santa Barbara. And I suspect they're watching. Jimmy falls. And Gomez took his eye off that ball watching Jimmy fall. Let's isolate on Connors. He leaps off the ground there, pushes off now and slips. Lucky he didn't twist his right ankle. Even luckier that Gomez missed the forehand.
15 all.
There's a big chance for Andres. He would have been up 30 love here.
For those of you who would be joining USA Network now, expecting to see the program Jackpot, it will not be seen today, but we'll be back tomorrow at its normal time as we present special coverage of the Sovereign Bank Classic Final from Washington, D.C. A few mishit forehands by Gomez, and it's 40-15. Connors, this would be a big break if he could hold here and go up 4-1. That's just what he does. As Gomez mishits badly, it's 4-1 Connors.
A lot of Ford Taurus owners are making a comment that we think says a lot about Ford Taurus.
Winning the world over. Have you been behind the wheel? Winning the world over.
Now get a $500 cash bonus on Ford Taurus.
If you're using a protectant like this on the leather and vinyl of your car, the label says you'll have to buy an additional cleaner. But now you get two products combined in Tannery's one-step car care spray with 4 deep cleaning ingredients, plus rich, creamy beautifiers and protectants that nourish leather and vinyl to a lustrous finish. Use Tannery for seats, dashboards, vinyl tops, rubber mats, and trim. Tannery one-step car care spray. The Tannery.
In a world where it's difficult to distinguish one luxury car from another, one of them manages to set itself apart. The Range Rover. You'll undoubtedly be seeing these exceptional vehicles on the road. Or maybe not.
The needle's bending at the end of that thermometer, which is on the court here in Washington, D.C., about 130 degrees. Why I'm sure Donald Jimmy Connors would love to be able to close this first set out quickly.
Help him a lot as far as the heat. Because I think if it goes to 3 sets, the heat will be a big factor. Really has been hurting Gomez to the backhand side when he comes in. Andres not getting there quick enough to hurt him. 65%. Jimmy Connors, 2 out of 3. Andres less than a half, 43%. Very low. We said at the beginning he must serve, first serve, and serve well to have a chance.
Gomez comes to net, but can't volley it, and he's now love 30.
This would be a big breakthrough for Connors if he has 2 breaks here for 5-1. He can wrap up the set.
Gomez misses an easy forehand, and it's now 3 break points again for Connors.
Andres Gomez traveling with his wife, Anna Maria, and his new son, Juan Andres. He's very, very happy on the tour these days. But he's not happy at the way he's playing right now.
And Connors passes for the winner. He breaks, and he leads 5 games to 1 now. And this, Donald, looks very much like the first sets we've seen Gomez play in the quarters against Barry Moyer and the semis against Eric Rastanya.
Exactly. Very similar pattern for Andres. He almost uses the first set like a warm-up. And I think that's a terrible mistake because against a good player, you can't spot him a set and expect to always come back.
Gomez looked very poor in losing the first set to those other 2 matches. Eric Rastanya dominated him Saturday night, 6-1 in the first, and Gomez came back to win the match in 3 sets.
Service ace.
Number 2 for Connors.
He's had 7 in the whole tournament before today. So now he has 9. Gomez has 8 leading into today. Beautiful shot. Andres really caught the ball early. Now here is 6'3" Andres Gomez. Steps into it. Look at the shoulder. Perfect picture book shot for a winner, ricocheting back cross court. Perfect ground stroke. Gomez with the big looping run almost hooked that ball in. Got to it finally. Topspin almost carried it in, but was 2 inches wide.
So it is 30 all. Connors all week long has used the time allotted between points to towel off, pace himself.
Points from the first set for Jimmy Connors. It's a bad error there. Andres on the second ball just slaps at it wide. It's a case where he doesn't get his racket through in time. He's a little late and the ball ricochets wide.
Set point for Connors. Connors wins the first, the second set after these words from your local cable system.
The coolest and the cutest nowhere to be seen. The Purina Invitational Dog Show, Tuesday at 9 on USA.
Skill, precision, strength, and stamina. To bring you the best, ESPN has assembled an outstanding schedule of NFL games. Every Sunday night, your cable connection to the NFL is ESPN.
This week, you'll love The View. The living hells of war are dramatically revealed through the real-life experiences of American GIs during the award-winning series Vietnam War Story, Wednesday on HBO. And on Thursday, those who dare to risk life and limb find incredible ways to challenge the limits of experience and endurance. Meet these thrill seekers during Living Dangerously on A&E. This week, you don't want to miss Vietnam War Story on HBO and Living Dangerously on A&E.
Another highly popular show joining the USA Network lineup this fall, Miami Vice. The cars, the clothes, and the music. Coming to USA this fall on Cable's Entertainment Network, USA. Donald, that first serve percentage has been low for Gomez all tournament, but that's unbelievably low.
Yeah, that really, really hurts him. And he knows how to beat Jimmy Connors. He's done so before, and he knows how he has to play, and he can't serve badly by serving second serves all afternoon. That doesn't put any pressure on Jimmy at all.
Gomez has the serve to start the second set. First set took about 30 minutes. Gomez, part of the Gogo and Bobo doubles team with Slobodan Zivijinovic of Yugoslavia. They won the U.S. Open doubles in '86.
Gomez has won this tournament. In 1984, he beat young Aaron Krickstein rather easily, 6-2, 6-2, when Krickstein was only 16 on a clay court here in those days. Everyone talks about Gomez as a, here are past champions. Thomas Koch there. First year, Cliff Ritchie, Ken Rosewall, Tony Roach, Arthur Ashe, Harold Solomon, Guillermo Vilas. A lot of great names in the sport.
Ivan Lendl, a two-time winner here. Gomez coming to net. One of the few times he's done so, and it's now 40-15.
And here's the rally that Andres should be doing more often. He comes in, catches that first volley early, but he's got beautiful positioning there on Jimmy, and Gomez must attack. He's got to get rid of staying back and rallying and try to come in on the Connors forehand.
It's as if Gomez turned his game back on to hold to start the second.
It runs with a beauty, an inner strength, a force that sets it apart. Thunderbird Turbo Coupe. Run with it.
Now get a $1,000 cash bonus on Ford Thunderbird Turbo Coupe.
No date? No wonder. You've got Sneakeroma. That offensive sneaker odor that turns friends away, neighbors to shame, and mothers to tears. But don't despair. Now there's Keep It In Your Sneaker, a great new product that destroys Sneakeroma forever. Keep It In Your Sneaker special formula prevents sneaker odor and keeps your sneakers smelling fresh and clean. Got a date? No wonder. You've got Keep It In Your Sneaker.
Look for Keep It In Your Sneaker in sporting goods, shoe, and shoe repair stores.
The Transamerica Pyramid. You'll find it in San Francisco. You'll also find it in Dallas, and Atlanta, and New York, even Fond du Lac, Wisconsin. In fact, you'll find the Pyramid wherever there's a need for insurance and financial services. Our home may be in San Francisco, but our heart is everywhere. Transamerica, the power of the pyramid, is working for you.
Part of the elite, watching from the suites here at the Sovereign Bank Classic.
The rich and famous there.
Andres Gomez, it was as if he flicked a switch there, Donald, to hold serve in that game.
He'd like to break right here and get off to a quick start here.
But he was suddenly moving and hitting the ball with more authority than he did the last couple of games.
You see what Jimmy did there, though. He quickly changed the pattern. Came in right away on the first hit. He just doesn't want to get Gomez any confidence into the pattern. Good serve.
And quickly to 40 love. And Connors holds easily.
The stadium holds about 7,200 people, and I would say there's 6,800 out here so far, and they still keep coming in from the parking lot. Very gratifying to the fans here in Washington.
If there are any nerves or tension that Connors may have been feeling in here in the final, they've been quickly dispelled. He's playing well.
Yeah, he's very relaxed now because he's got the first set, and Andres O holds up new balls. Good first serve, though. Better return by Connors. I was just going to say, I don't think Andres, I think he'll surprise some people. He'll play a lot better. The longer he plays, the better he gets into the match. Watch the return here. Jimmy swinging wide. Look at the two-hander. Perfect timing. That's his great trademark, the body control and the timing off the two-handed return. Maybe his best shot year in and year out. Certainly his backhand.
15 all.
Gomez just got that second serve in deep. It's 15 all. Gomez, we showed you, he's ranked 19, just as it is for Aaron Krickstein last night. These tournaments important for players like that who will try to move into the top 16 to get a seed at the Open.
Well, Gomez is ranked 19 in the world. That's very low for him. Normally he's in the top 10. But he wants to win this tournament. He would move way up to probably about 15. Somebody yelled in the crowd, a baby shouted, and he caught the toss.
Krickstein talked earlier this week about the importance of getting a seed at the Open. And if you don't get one, you could draw Lendl or Wilander in the first round.
Certainly in a two-week tournament, you want to have that placement.
15-30.
Right here is where Andres has to bear down. Crack a big first serve or give a high kicker to Jimmy's backhand and come in. That's his weaker spot, trying to return a high kicking ball on the backhand. He hates that.
Well, now it's Connors who's upset because he had 15-30, and it's now 40-30. Big wide first serve. Gomez holds for 2-1 in the second set. Earlier today, Donald Dell had a chance to speak with Robert Pincus, the president, CEO of Sovereign Bank.
I'm here today with Bob Pincus, the president and CEO of the Sovereign Bank here in Washington, D.C. Bob, you've been the sponsor now for 6 years. Why tennis and why this tournament?
Tennis is an opportunity to enhance the quality of life in the Washington area This tournament is men's professional tennis, and more importantly, proceeds from this tournament are turned over to youth in the Washington area to develop youth tennis programs, and over approximately 10,000 kids a year benefit.
Well, you know, you've been awfully involved, really, as a bank president and as a bank group in the building of this stadium. I mean, you and John Safer have spent tireless long hours. Tell us a little bit about the stadium.
Well, the fundraising of the stadium is privately funded, which is remarkable. Over $5.5 million has been raised. We improve the quality of the stadium. We improve the quality of the field. More proceeds. The beneficiary are the kids.
The kids and the tournament, Bob, thank you, and Sovereign Bank.
Thank you.
This is a USA Sports special broadcast. It's from the brand new Washington Tennis Center here, and Donald, for a special final in terms of time, Monday afternoon. Great response from the folks of the nation's capital.
Well, I'm astounded. 3 o'clock on a Monday afternoon to have a full house is very rewarding for these players. Tells you a lot about what the fans here think of Andres Gomez and Jimmy Connors. And I'm sure they appreciate it.
Connors serving, he's up a set.
Jimmy knows that Andres will play a lot better this set. He doesn't want to let him back in here in a service break. A little bad luck there. The ball skipped off the top of the net and pushed it wide.
Krickstein last night talked about how low Connors keeps the ball, how difficult it was for him to hit the ground strokes. Connors will probably get hurt by that. Because of that, off the net
keeps
court.
a slice backhand there. He can keep the ball low with a slice. On his forehand, however, he hits it flat or a little tough.
All. It's 2-1 Gomez in the second set.
That really bothered Andres. He moved very slow there to his left. Kind of lumbered over there, and he was late. Misses the shot.
That's 30 all.
Great approach by Connors. He had the low running forehand. He went for it, cross court. Right here, Andres has a chance. He's out far in the alley. Here comes Jimmy. Catches that forehand. A little hook shot there early. Notice how far in front he hits that ball. And the dead run has a nice follow through over his left shoulder. That is so important that he catch that ball in front. Gives the opponent no time to recover.
Fails to give Gomez a break point. 40-30. And Connors holds. So we're at 2-all. In the second set, Gomez has yet to have a break point in this match. That's why that 30-all point was so big for Connors. Racket change here. The heat, Donald, here not only could affect Connors from a stamina standpoint, but also the nagging foot injury that has plagued him for about a year.
The hotter that court surface gets, the more his foot gets a pounding. It's about 120 degrees out there at courtside. Believe me, he doesn't want a 3-set match, although this crowd sure does.
Too big.
The baby's screaming for the second time on Gomez's serve, and Connors said, "It's not mine, he's too big."
Best serve of the match by Gomez. Good quick start here. Ace number 2.
Gomez has played much better on his 2 service games in this set. Another good first serve. Wow. Quickly to 40 love on his third ace. And Gomez holds the lead 3-2 in the second.
You give it your best, so we give you ours, and things keep looking better all the time. Lose sight, it's a science and an art. You get great color from the start. Lose sight when it's coming from the heart. It's the science and the art of painting.
Give it your best. Give it Lucite.
In a world where it's difficult to distinguish one luxury car from another, one of them manages to set itself apart. The Range Rover. You'll undoubtedly be seeing these exceptional vehicles on the road. Or maybe not.
If you're using a protectant like this on the leather and vinyl of your car, the label says you'll have to buy an additional cleaner. But now you get 2 products combined in Tannery's one-step car care spray with 4 deep cleaning ingredients, plus rich, creamy beautifiers and protectants that nourish leather and vinyl to a lustrous finish. Use Tannery for seats, dashboards, vinyl tops, rubber mats, and trim. Tannery one-step car care spray. The Tannery.
Chain Reaction will return tomorrow at its normal time on USA Network. Today we bring you special coverage, the Sovereign Bank Classic Final. And Jimmy Connors trying to Grand Prix tournament for the first time in almost 4 years. Leading 6-1 in the first set. He's 2-3 in the second. Connors serving at 15 love.
Oh, and there is the electrifying power of Gomez. He has not been consistent, but he certainly is powerful. Great shot here. Just a little flick of the wrist. He looks like the racket's a piece of toothpick. Steps in. Look at the shoulder. Look, he plants that front foot. Tremendous follow through. Beautiful stroke production. Very classical.
Connors at Gomez running line to line again. It's 30-15. Well, the crowd likes that, saying Connors charged the net.
He snuck in there on that first serve. That's the first time he's done it today. Here he comes. Gomez has a shot at it there. Keeps it low, but it's down the center. Jimmy knife volleys it. When he hits the ball, watch the volley here now. Connors leaves his feet there. He's off the ground as he stabs at it. Beautiful body control. Great balance by the left-hander from Belleville. His coach and mother, Gloria Connors, certainly watching today. Bad serve there on the second ball.
First double fault, and it's 40-30.
Gloria would tell him to throw the ball a little higher and come in behind the first serve when you get out of breath. Asked Jimmy yesterday if he wanted his son Brett to be a tennis player. He said, really, I don't care. That's up to him.
40-30. And so we're at 3-all in the second set on serve. The equalizer, Edward Woodward, will star as a man with the momentum for murder. Can he be stopped? You'll find out next Saturday on an all-new episode of Alfred Hitchcock Presents. 10 p.m., 9 Central, next Saturday on USA Network. Donald Connors has to be thinking he's been so dominant on his serve in this match. If he can get one break here on Gomez, that he can end this thing.
What he's thinking is not to lose his serve because he doesn't want to let Gomez suddenly play a couple of good games or a couple of good points back to back, and suddenly he's in a dogfight. He's in control right now, but Andre's starting to play a little better. He's moving Gomez around pretty well there. Andre's about 190 pounds, is a little slow.
This is the type of day that makes you feel like molasses. Neither player coming in that tremendous amount thus far.
Now Gomez was coming in on that first serve. Only the third time in the match he's tried that.
Double fault, his first, and it's now love 30. Painted the line on that serve. 15-30. There's really no way to stay dry in a day like this, is there, Donald?
Not really. They'll towel off each point, each rally, but by the time you get back to the baseline, you're almost sweating again. That human.
Another second serve that Connors will receive. And he misses.
That makes Jimmy a little angry because that was careless. He moved too quickly before he finished his stroke.
Well, he had an opening at love 30. It is now 30 all.
Second serve.
Donald, what a big turnaround here. Gomez has gone from love 30 to 40-30, and he's won all 3 points on second serves.
You know, it amazes me how careless he is in his first serving department. It's almost like he expects to miss that first serve. He's been missing so many of them. He just slaps at it. I think he should spin a few in the first balls.
Got it. And there's a big comeback for Gomez. More tennis after these words from your local cable system.
It's wonderful!
That's pretty short. Okay.
There's always some new tale to tell. Tales of the Gold Monkey. Weeknights at 8 on USA.
Hey, you lucky girls, here I come! Hey, where'd everybody go?
They've gone to Jason's Furniture in Neptune City, where they can buy this 4-piece contemporary or colonial bedroom set by Piliad for only $3.99, or save $400 when you buy this beautiful 4-piece bedroom set in almond or black lacquer for only $5.99.
You too can make a big splash when you buy your furniture at Jason's of Neptune City.
Where everybody goes!
You'll love the view from Request Television. She was a vision of beauty, and like a spider spinning her web, she lured her prey into a passionate encounter that he would regret for the rest of his life. Glenn Close and Michael Douglas star in Fatal Attraction. Then mystery and eroticism become one within a tangled web of conspiracy. Ellen Barkin and Martin Sheen head up an all-star cast in the suspense-filled drama Siesta. If you're an addressable converter customer, turn to Channel 1 for specific playdates and airtimes of these exciting features.
Very special event coming up beginning August 11th, the Carolinas Invitational. USA Sports will be there to watch some of the United States ski Olympic teams in their final preparations for Seoul. You'll see both men's and women's basketball, boxing, baseball, cycling, and gymnastics. Final competitions for many before Seoul, starting August 11th from Charlotte, North Carolina, live on USA Sports. Here we are on serve in the second set. Connors won the first.
This is a gigantic game for Andres Gomez. I mean, it was an error there at the start. Gomez senses he could get a break here and then serve for the set. He must make no careless errors. Well, he had a high sitter there on his racket. He jumped at it and misses. Connors with a sigh of relief. Look at that first serve. Gomez only 45%. Connors nearly 70. That's awfully good. And that's why he's winning his serve so much easier.
Still amazed by that last game, though, that Gomez could win 3 straight critical points on a second serve. (30-15).
12 years ago, this man, Jimmy Connors, was in the finals and won it in 1976. Let call. Angela Fortescue, the let court judge. Her fingers, Fortescue. Careless backhand error. He bunts it into the net.
Afraid to ask who Fingers Fortescue was.
He was a great let court judge from the old Forest Hills days at the stadium. He's buried there under the center court. And this is a descendant of his, Angela Fortescue, at the chair.
Game Connors holds here. We're at 4-all on serve in the second set. USA Sports special coverage of the finals of the Sovereign Bank Classic begins our warm-up. We'll be in Cincinnati in 3 weeks for the ATP Championship, and then the U.S. Open, 60 hours starting on August 29th.
Anna Marie Gomez travels with Andres, his wife. And she is hopeful that he can hold serve here. Andres is a much, much happier player in the last 2 years, largely because of her. Great stroke production from the baseline. Watch Gomez here, because he handles this racket like it's a toothpick and just creases that ball with a flick there. He's so strong in the upper body. Just got to get a little quicker and a much better server off the first ball in order to be a contender.
Oh, he gave one away there, and Connors took it.
Bad choice of shot selection there. Got Jimmy out of position. The ball's popped up. Comes in, tries a little drop shot. It's high, and Connors is there early. Now watch the quickness. Great feet there of Connors. He's there in plenty of time. He could have gone either way. It's that Western forehand as he comes across the ball on a high drop shot. Great shot. Gomez with good depth. Connors with a better pass.
15-30.
Here comes Jimmy. Now he turns. Notice he carries the racket with the two hands together, and then he leaps. But you have to have fantastic timing to make that shot.
Now here's a crucial point for Gomez. 15-30.
Completely mishit that ball. He tried to flick it off balance, and the ball went straight up in the air. Two break points here.
Well, here it is now. Really the match on the line for Gomez, because if Connors breaks, he will serve for the match. When we return, Jimmy Connors will serve for his first tour win in 4 years.
We go above and beyond just like you, above and beyond what we have to do.
I'm a Prudential representative. When I talk to people about CDs and mutual funds, they're surprised at the wide range of investment opportunities I can offer.
You work hard, so do we, to make what you work for a reality. The Rock, the Prudential, above and beyond.
Honey, should we take the other car?
I'd rather not.
Ford Escort now offers an attractive new design, plus fuel injection and a 660 powertrain warranty. In fact, the redesigned Ford Escort may make your other car seem considerably less attractive.
Honey, aren't we ever going to take the other car?
Nope. The world's best-selling car just keeps looking better all the time.
Now get a $500 cash bonus on 88.5 Ford Escorts.
America's best. In their final test, basketball. John Thompson's USA squad tips off against the NBA All-Stars. Baseball. Cuba's Crushers slug it out with the red, white, and blue. Boxing. Head-to-head with our neighbors to the north. Plus, the thrills and spills of cycling and gymnastics. The Carolinas Invitational. The last stop on the road to Seoul is Charlotte. August 12th through 14th on USA.
Quiet, please.
Jimmy Connors to serve for his first Grand Prix Tour title in almost 4 years.
Got to mention, though, he's been in the finals 11 times since that date in Tokyo, 1984, so he's an awfully remarkable win-loss record. But it will be a big breakthrough for him because he's won 105 Grand Prix tournaments. Next in line is Bjorn Borg at 66, so you see the margin of how he's dominated for so long.
Second serve at love 15.
Using the whole court here. Connors moving Gomez side to side. Now he's got the spot. Plays it just inside the line. Andres does not run for it, concedes it. Connors in no trouble on his serve today.
Gomez seemed to have that point the way he wanted it on the forehand, and Connors running. 30-15. A fabulous return of serve. He hit the break in the last game.
Jimmy going full steam there. I don't know if I'd have run that ball down. He's going to be a little tired. Gomez hanging in there. Taking a little breather here. As is Connors at the far end.
Here's the point that Gomez has not been able to win the match. He has not had a break point yet. He needs one now to stay alive.
Underspin backhand there. Andres careless, and it nets. Didn't get down on the ball. Connors now at his first match point. Crowd suddenly
How's this guy
strongly
gone?
supporting him.
How's Connors gone from being a villain 10 years ago, and now everybody loves him?
Well, here's one of the reasons. Brett Scott Connors right there. And that's that. Match point. And there it is. Connors has won it.